edition of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Cleveland. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL. And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. Just didn't love the timing. I think you got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Here we go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
They go with the rookie out of Ohio State, Quinshawn Judkins. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Hey, check that. Cowboy 80.
Yeah. I just think it adds to the realism, Durango.
He'll convert, picking up the first down.
Hope you're enjoying the game, brother. Nice to see you. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
As Shador on first down. Open man, and that's Tillman. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now...
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. B.J. Hill in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
60, 60, check. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go, Reed, go. 19 Tiger, 3. Let's go.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Browns first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On play action, Shador. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Joseph Osah gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. This is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football at their own 23.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow to throw. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
Man, Myles Garrett is unstoppable, man. It's a matter of time before he gets to him.
A little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
They go play action now with Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, Sanders. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards.
Man, it's a good thing I left the halfback into the pass protector. Otherwise, that play would have been blown up.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
60 boxes, 60, go check.
They'll give it here to Judkins. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
Ready, set.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 19 charge. Tiger, 19.
On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Warriors 17. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Sanders will throw it. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down.
Count, 3, 3. Ready.
On the give, it's turkey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Sanders. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fannin. And he will score! Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3.
Ready. Raise up.
The tight end Fant in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And the if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's into the hands of Yosivas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 32 yards.
How did he get that ball off? We called the perfect inside stunt, and he got it off. Amazing.
After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Burrow. That one finds Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down and 3. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
On 1, ready?
Burrow. Oh, a loose football. The Browns say they have it, and they do. How about the defense getting to the quarterback?
Myles Garrett caused that. Get in the backfield early.
With the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
60 boxes. Ready?
Now, Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's Sanders to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That's to the open man. It's Tillman. And And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, it's Sanders. To the left side, it is caught by Fannin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Hawk 70. 19 Lion.
They go play action with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To throw again is Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hurt. Hey, smash. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They're going on fourth down. Sanders. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Out to his right. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. On play action, Shador. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Here we go. Back row 80. Riggs. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now it's Sanders. That is caught by the tight end. Harold Fanning. Touchdown, Browns. His second touchdown of this first half. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone...
Man, that was a nice one. 15-play drive, man. Woo! That's what you like to see. That's old school.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll get this out wide. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
It is 3rd and 10.
Gun. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll take this this one in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
A give now to Judkins on the zone read. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Check. 19 Lions.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards.
Ready, set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60.
From the gun, it's Shador. Over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ranger. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing again is Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
180.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Here's Brown. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Burrow here on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
On the ground, it's Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Close.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
Burrow now. Open left side is Gesicki. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Gesicki, the man in motion. A carry here for Brown. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a tie ball game. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic 1st down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 7 is ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Top 79 Broncos.
Now Shador. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
To throw is Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
Let's go. Check back. 1918.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 target.
Now it's Sanders, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. 11. 11 Thomas.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That one finds Chase.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
11 mighty.
Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down. Burrow has caught Gesicki on the right. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their 3rd quarter lead. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Browns offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. A short one that is popped by Fanning. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hey, smash. Check, smash, check, smash.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Moving outside the pocket. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70 Lions. 70, 30, go.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right up.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Burrow now. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 17-yard line.
Second and a yard.
11.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. You didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to...
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still second down.
Cougar 19.
Here's Judkins. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set. Gotta be lying.
On play action, Shador looking deep here for Tillman. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bengals offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mason Graham in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180.
Now, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Back to throw, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Here we go. 180. Waiting cut.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. A first down throw for Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They go play action for Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 15. And the Bengals first down.
11 MP.
Now give on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Burrow here on second down. He'll find... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
11. Ready? Rise up.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
On one, ready? Get set. Can. Stop.
Gesicki, the man in motion. To throw is Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline, it is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is fourth down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in. And he's going to have have a Browns first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
To throw again is Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And this one online, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Can.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosiba. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Man, Myles Garrett just punched the left tackle in the face. He fell down. He is taking over.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. take it in, back at his own 12. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Need to score. They're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here. Now Shador on 1st down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
Now Shador. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Sanders will throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Catch! 19, Sergeant, 19, Sergeant.
From the gun, it's Sanders. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
76, come on.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Ready? 60,
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
70, Ready?
Again, it's Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to cut the deficit in half. this one right down the middle. It's good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Burrow. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Burrow. Here's a screen set up for P-Rod. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Gesicki, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
11. Gun. Stop. Can.
Burrow. Has caught Gesicki on the right. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. The tight end Fant in motion. Brown, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right shot.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. Down by 10. 1:53 to go. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for first down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Sanders. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Sanders going to throw again. Open man. That is bomb. Here's 1st down. And they'll try to save their timeouts and use them on defense if they need it. Gets up and spikes this one. On 2nd down, Sanders. That one taken in by Corley. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.